Hey, it's Jen from Zen Fitness, and I'm here to help you warm up your body before we jump into any of the other workouts. So we want to tilt our pelvis under and stack our rib cage on top of our hips, and then shoulders on top of our rib cage, thinking about our alignment. Slide your shoulder blades down your back and bring your hands on your knees. This is a great starting position. We've got our alignment all set. We can just start to relax our eyes or soften our gaze and bring our awareness into our breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you inhale, you want to think about reaching your belly button out to the front of the room. And as we exhale, let's pull our belly button in towards our spine. Feel your lungs inflate, creating movement in your mid-body. And then as we exhale, we just feel everything float back into place. We want to start to soften the mind and release any thoughts as we tune into our body, into our breath, and into our workout. 3 more breaths here. And then from here, we'll open our eyes. Take our left arm down onto the mat. Try and keep your right hip nice and heavy, and we're just gonna rotate through our shoulder. As we inhale, let the arm come up and around, and as we exhale, bring it down. Just kind of exploring the range of motion of our shoulder. Really waking it up. And we switch directions. And then let the next one pull you up. Let's go the other way. We reach and then continue round. Staying in tune with your breath, keeping your face nice and soft. And then we go the other way. And then we're gonna let that left arm pull us up. Bring it over, up, and over, staying grounded through your low body as you reach through your fingertips. And then we're gonna pause and center. From here, you're gonna take your right leg and you're gonna swing it around. So my left big toe, or my back big toe is down. My front big toe is up. From here, we wanna get nice and comfortable, nice and straight with our alignment. Left hand comes down on the ground. Right hand on the hip, and from here, you're just gonna roll your hip open on the inhale, and as we exhale, ground down. Inhale, open up, and exhale. Now we're gonna add to this. Take your hand and you bring it all the way around, rotating through the shoulder, opening up through the hips, and then swooping it back down around. Inhale, up, and exhale, bring it down. Let your inhale open up your side body. Exhale, bring it down. We pause and center. Now from here, to switch sides, I just swivel on my sit bones. Remember, back toe is facing down, big toe is facing down, top big toe facing up. Sit nice and tall. We bring our right hand down. Let's just start small. Inhale, push that hip forward, opening up your hip flexor. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, roll down. Let's take it bigger. Bring it up. And circle back down. Inhale, open up. One more big one, lift it up. Bring yourself back down. From here, we're gonna cross at the ankles and move on to our hands and knees. So we wanna spread our fingers nice and wide, wrist, elbow, shoulder, all stacked. And then from here, we're gonna tuck our chin under, tuck our tailbone under, And as we inhale, let's go the other way. Reach the sit bones up, reach the head up, get long in the front body. Exhale, tuck it under, round the back, get long in the back body. Inhale, bring it forward. And exhale, round it back. We're going to pause in the center. I want you to think about your rib cage. I want you to drop it down towards the floor. Then you're going to send it over to the right, round it up to the ceiling, send it over to the left. We just draw nice big circles with our rib cage, trying to keep our shoulders in line with our wrists, trying to keep our hands grounded down all throughout the hands. Even your fingertips are engaged with the mat, so we're not just on the heels of the hands. Switch directions. Let your head and neck just relax and flow with your circles. Just waking up our spine. And then from here, let's bring the circles into the hips. I send my hips to the right, swing down around by my heels, over to the left, open up in front. Again, letting your head and neck just relax and flow with your circles. Keep your breath flowing. Just pop on my knee. Let's switch directions. Little knee pops. Then from here, open your knees a little wider, touch your big toes together, push your hips back, hands grounded down. As you inhale, tuck it around your spine. And as you exhale, push it back, sink it into child's pose. Inhale, pull it forward. And exhale, push it back. This time when we push it forward, put the tips of your toes on the mat, lift your knees off, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Sink your heels down, pull your rib cage up so it lines up with your hips and your shoulders. Backs of the thighs reaching towards the wall behind you. Got a whole lot of hair. Then from here, we'll bring it forward into plank, drop the knees, untuck the toes, back to child's pose. Inhale, puff and round. Tips of the toes on the mat. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, knees down, child's pose. Let your inhale pull you forward. Exhale sends it back. Inhale, maybe we can even round forward. Exhale, knees down and back. Inhale, roll it forward. Let your exhale send you up. Inhale, roll it forward, knees down and back. And then from here, take your left arm and reach underneath your right armpit. Bring your head down on the mat. We'll just take a few deep breaths here. Bring it back. Switch sides. Let your hips sink down to the floor in this position. Let your breath be nice and deep. Look for expansion with that inhale. Release with the exhale. And then bring it back up. Hands connected to the mat. Puff and round your spine. Coming up to a modified plank. And then from here, we just lower ourselves down. Push ourselves back up and bring ourselves back to child's pose. Inhale, puff and round. Slide your shoulder blades down your back as you bring your body down, up, and back. Warming up those arms. Then from here, tips of the toes on the mat, We're in our downward dog. I want you to keep your arms the same, except you're just gonna drop your knees down, let the knees kiss the mat, and then we straighten the legs back up. And we dip it down, keeping our arms long, keeping our sit bones reaching high. Ears and biceps are in line. And then from here, we'll just come down. And then there's our 10-minute warm-up. Check back in. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you for coming. This is the first video we shot, and I think it flowed pretty nicely. So there's your warm-up, and we're gonna film a few more, so there'll be more in the selection. We can go from there.